Right, we're here. We got Leafeon now. We're over halfway done now, thankfully. No offense to any evolution lovers. I actually like them too. They're cool, just kind of overrated. And I have like only been doing these for the last 2 days, and it's just been a long time. A lot of thinking of the stats and the abilities and the moves. And, it just got so repetitive. Because they're just not interesting. Like there's not really that much you can do with them. That being said, they are great. All of them are excellent Pokemon. Excellent, excellent. Obviously everything is now, but so take that with a grain of salt, but they are great abilities and whatnot. All of them have an ability that boosts their stab either by 50% or 30%, depending on which one. Excuse me, God. Sorry about that. And then just good shit. And then they all have at least 90. Their lowest offensive stats are 95 with Umbreon and Leafeon. A lot of special attack stats, sorry. And then the rest of them have higher 110 or 115 special attack. So yeah, that's really good shit. So Leafeon, we're here. Grassy Surge, obvious, no-brainer. Elemental ability. If they have an elemental ability that makes sense, they will get it. Initially, I had planned Solar Power on Espeon. Sorry, on Leafeon, but then I was like, you know what? It fits Espeon better, and it's also really fucking cool on Espeon. So I can actually, I hate this remix. Is there like an Eternal Forest one that I can skip to, maybe? I think they're ordered. Yeah, here's. I missed so many Eternal Forest ones. Holy shit. There we go. So, yeah. Is this another shitty one? Yeah, I'll just skip it. All right. Anyways, no more skipping. I'm just gonna. If it's shit, it's shit. It's whatever. I don't care. I just want to talk about this and get it over with. Not. I'm sorry for the whining, y'all. It's just it's so boring. Like they're boring, man. They're good, but this one like there's not even that much to talk about. Like so they get all the moves EV does. So you have lots of great physical coverage. Grassy Surge is obviously really good. So other notable things. Also, if you're curious about the evolution method or any of that shit, watch the EV video. It's like 10 minutes long. It'll answer your questions. I don't want to repeat myself on that front. This one is off tune. I remember this fucking playlist sucks. It's the first one that popped up. That one's off key, and the first one is like overly techno. Off key, like offbeat, I think. I don't know. The piano doesn't match up. Anyways. So saying Grassy Surge, Solar Rush. So Solar Rush is very niche, but it's good. The thing is, you can't run like because usually when I give this ability to mons, they're either slow naturally or if they are fast or faster naturally, the ability is still useful because they can run bulk. And that isn't untrue for Leafeon. That isn't untrue. Like that's not false or anything. Like it's not like it can't run bulky, but it's just not bulky at all, really. Unremarkable. But yeah, technically you could run a Solar Rush set with like max defense or something, or max special defense, and take some hits, or a mixed Solar Rush. That would be fun. Excuse me, I gotta yawn. So Leafeon previously had a 130. I mean, they just had this stupid pattern that they felt like they had to adhere by for no fucking reason, and they gave they were like, what do we give Leafeon? I don't know, 130 defense because leaves, I guess. I mean, I know the deck says that its tail is really fucking sharp and it's like a sword, but that would be attack, not defense. Like, what the fuck? Like, there's no reason that this fucking leafy cat has a 130 base defense set. It's so stupid. That's always bothered me. It makes no fucking sense. They couldn't have just given him 130 attack, 110 speed. 130 attack is high as fuck, but like, hey, he's got the sword tail, or whatever. I mean, I know Flareon had 130 attack, but they're not against repeating stats, I don't think, right? Yeah, they had to have because there's 8 of them, and there's only 6 stats, so they had to have repeated at 130. I don't know which one though. Which one also? Oh, Umbreon and Sylveon have overlap special defense. So there you go. And there's probably another that I can't think of right now that overlaps. But yeah, that's always fucking pissed me off, man. It's such a weird choice. I don't know why they did it, but yeah, Leafeon. So the max offensive stat for these guys is now 115. So 115 is your cap because you have an ability that boosts your fucking offenses to such a degree that anything higher would be ridiculous. On these guys, on other Pokemon, maybe not. But on the evolutions, like it would be, I had to limit it a little bit because they have to be equal to one another, which is why Espeon is not 130 special attack. Otherwise, it would be the strongest of all of them by far, in terms of like raw damage output and stuff. But yeah, Leafeon's great. The 115, 95 offense is good mixed attacker, good mixed offenses, good, mixed move pool. So it has Weather Ball in the Sun, it has Earth Power, it has Solar Beam, and natural gift can turn into any type. Special 110 base power move one time. So special move was kind of barren, but Earth Power is good. That's a big one. Earth Power, Shadow Ball, Weather Ball. That's really all you need. Focus Blast. Those are all good. And then obviously normal Grass Stab you have is really good on both sides. Excuse me. Physical move pool is better though because of their sword tail and whatnot. They get Cycle Cut, Night Slash, Exeter Laceration, and Leaf Blade, all of which will always crit when you hold a Scope Lens, which is very powerful. And then you have those would be 105 base power with the crit. And then you have coverage like you have Steel Coverage, Laceration, Smart Strike. You have physical. You have Acrobatics. You have more Steel Coverage with Iron Tail. You have Knockoff, more that's more dark coverage. You have Takedown and Play Rough are really good. So that's cool. And then you got U-turn and lunge and X scissor. So bug, psychic, steel, grass, fairy, dark, flying. That's about it. It's not winning any awards, but it's definitely covering all bases. It's covering everything for the most part that it needs to hit. So that's useful to have. And it's very fast as well now, much faster. So with Solar Rush, you can run bulky sets, or you can just run like a really strong set with growth. Also, Grassy Surge can technically hinder your team because Grassy Surge not only does it heal, which might be something. It only heals grounded Pokemon. So like, if it heals, let's say Grassy Surge only heals the opponent and not you, for example, then it wouldn't be good. Or more importantly, it has Earthquake, so that's not good if you have an Earthquake user. But of course, most things that get Earthquake probably get Seismic Fist or Stomping Tantrum or Megaton Kick or something as an alternative that isn't Grassy Terrain halved. So that's always a way to work around it. So Grassy Surge is like the least downsidey of the terrains in terms of like, oh, this might hinder a strategy I'm doing, because Electric Surge disables Sleep, which can suck for your team sometimes, and this disabled Priority, which is a big deal. So Grassy Surge is a something to consider. Sorry, is the least like hindering of them all. But then, excuse me. I'm sorry, y'all. Solar Rush is really nice with growth. You get +2 offenses, and you can actually use that multiple times. I think I have a 2 PP on it. I believe maybe 3, probably 2. Yeah, 2. So you can get +4 attack, +1 special attack. You can't get +2 attack or special attack with Nasty Butter Swords Dance. Those only have 1 PP. So that's something that's really noteworthy, is you can get +2 special attack or attack. Calm Mind you get +4 rather. Calm Mind you has 3 PP, so you can get a special defensive and an attack boost. So that's really useful to have. You can totally do that. Calm Mind sets are good with like Giga Drain and shit. Oh god, are you kidding me? Sorry, I'm gonna go all the way back. There we go. So we're at Leafeon. So yeah, Baton Pass, you can Baton Pass all of those boosts. You can Baton Pass growth boosts in the sun with Solar Rush. Baton Pass is quote unquote nerfed to be minus priority, so it works like teleport now, so you can pivot out really slowly, which is an advantage and it's a buff to it. However, a disadvantage is that speed passing is a lot harder, but that's intentional because speed passing is overpowered as fuck. And so on a frail Pokemon that wants to speed pass, you're gonna have to take at least 2 turns of hits to get that off. Or maybe you only one if you're like a speed boost mon, so you could totally run like a Sash speed boost mon with Baton Pass and still get a speed boost off, speed pass off rather. Obviously there's going to be other circumstances like multi-hit moves and all that other crap and more stuff, but it's useful still to have Baton Pass as an option. You can also Baton Pass Ingrain. Ingrain works like Calm Mind, but it gives you -5 speed, but it gives you the Ingrain effect, so you can pass that Ingrain healing. Under Grassy Surge, you get double heal, so you get a lot of residual healing with Ingrain plus Baton Pass plus Grassy Surge. Only downside being you can't switch out. And obviously the -5 speed, so you can either pass into something that's slow anyways, or you can use a White Herb and just click Ingrain once and then Baton Pass out. That's an option as well. So that's something. I don't know if it would work like if you passed the negative stats into a White Herb mon, and I'm way too lazy to Google it right now. I don't give enough fucks. I'm sorry. If somebody wants us to Google that, that'd be cool. If not, then I don't know how that works, but it's not really that important anyways. Very powerful Grass Stab. Again, 115, 95 offenses are good on their own already, but when you factor in the Grassy Surge boost, it's 2.25 times. It's powerful as hell. This is Gen 7, not Gen 8, so they boost 50%. And so therefore you're killing shit. You're taking lives. Grass Whistle is 80% accurate. Always lasts 2 turns, so you can guarantee sleep turns. So you can actually use Grass Whistle and then get a guaranteed growth up in the sun. So as long as you land Grass Whistle, you will get 1 + 2 growth up guaranteed, which is really nice to have. Also, another advantage of growth is that it's earlier than the Surgeons and Nasty Plot TMs. So 2 advantages. Number 1, you can use it twice, so you can get +4 in the sun. Advantage number 2, it boosts both stats so you can run mixed sets. Advantage number 3, it's much earlier than these two moves. So those are all the advantages of growth. Disadvantages being obviously not reteachable, not usable outside of the sun, or actually not good outside of the sun, all that stuff. Sunsets are niche, but it's still nice to have the option for Solar Rush. Solar Power would have been better, but it is what it is. Solar Rush is still useful. You can run bulky sets and set up nice with them in the sun. You can run mixed sets and set up nice with that in the sun. Solar Power, Solar Beam are both, sorry, Solar Beam, Solar Blade, both very powerful. I believe I've covered all fronts here. The rest of it's just powerful stab. Leech Seed is cool. We got priority on both sides. Yeah, that's it. Nothing else to talk about with them. Partner shot's cool. You know, yeah, I've covered it all, y'all. Y'all get the idea, right? It's strong, useful, cool. I actually like Leafeon's design. Probably my favorite of them all in terms of raw design, besides Vaporeon, obviously. But I think Leafeon's very pleasant looking. I just like looking at it. It's nice, nice colors, and I like the ombre effect. Yeah, there's 2 more, y'all.